this journey we've taken to uncover the secrets of hip-hop's fathers, we have covered a vast array of issues. We started this journey by taking a brief look at the fraternal organization known as the Freemasons. We traced their origins all the way back to the formation of the first one-world government at the Tower of Babel, and we saw that this one-world order was no mere man-made invention, but that in fact a fallen angel by the name of Lucifer was behind the scene of this scheme, trying to create his own government system, if you will, based all around the worship of him as God. We saw that this plan is being carried out to this very day. Lucifer, or Satan, through the medium of Masonic culture, is bringing humanity back to this global order of things. We saw, in order to bring humanity back to this, he must bring an end to the old order, and that to do this, he must bring about the pressure of some great emergency. This pressure can only be brought about when the world is at a point of anarchy and ruin. But before the world can come to a point of anarchy and ruin, the moral fabric of society must be destroyed. This is where hip-hop came into the picture. We saw that in 1982, a message was sent out to the urban community. We found that those that were bearing the message to us, the messengers, all had connections to the Masonic order. We saw that two of these individuals bore the name Grand Master, a title given to 2 degrees or 2 levels within this secret society. We ended off by taking a brief look at the teachings of the 12th degree, the Grand Master Architect. And now we will commence to go on to the next Grand Master, the 20th degree. Albert Pike now writing to the 20th degree, to the Grand Master of all symbolic lodges. He gives this statement on page 213 of Morals and Doctrine. It says, as Grand Master of all symbolic lodges, it is your special duty to aid in restoring Masonry to its primitive purity. You have become an instructor. On the same page, he gives this quote, the true Mason is a practical philosopher. Masonry and philosophy, without being one and the same thing, have the same object and propose to themselves the same end, the worship of the Grand Architect of the universe. As Master, you will teach those who are under you, page 216. As Master of the Lodge, you are to inculcate these duties on your brethren, page 217. As Master of a lodge, council, or chapter, it will be your duty to impress upon the minds of your brethren these views of the general plan and separate parts of the ancient and acceptable Scottish Rite, page 219. So Grandmaster Flash and Grandmaster Melly Mel were nothing more than instructors, nothing more than teachers, giving us a lesson in Masonry through the message. And what was that message? Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I am trying not to lose my head. Now apply the vice versa. Flip that. You see, if you push me, I will lose my head. I will go over the edge and bring about anarchy and ruin, the pressure of some great emergency. The job that the message was sent out to accomplish was simple. Satan knows that evil communications corrupt good manners. If he could funnel these evil communications in through the avenues of the soul, in through the ears and in through the eyes, eventually these communications would take root and bear fruit within the actions. He funneled this message into our community year after year. Don't push me, don't push me, don't push me. Evil communications corrupt good manners. That verse in 1 Corinthians, that word communication means companionship. If one hangs around with thugs, one will become a thug. If one hangs around with hustlers, one will become a hustler. If one hangs around with businessmen, that one will eventually become a businessman. The words that are spoken to us by the communications of those who we commune with change us. By beholding, we become changed. Satan knew that. So we funneled that into our generation. For the last 28 years or so, we have reproduced that message. If you push me, I will lose my head. Evil communication corrupt good man.